Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over the main event and co-main event for UFC Fight Night on Saturday, September 4th, 2021. I'm going to show you highlights of each fight, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know who I'm picking in these fights, you have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the description of this video. I wish you guys the best luck in your picks today. Let's go ahead and get to the games. We got Brunson versus Darren Till, and then Tom Aspinall versus Sergi Spivak, if I pronounced that correctly. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers. The way that it's structured here is event name at the top, stadium, city, state, class, weight. One fighter right here, his name Gematria, his birthday to and from, his fight record, any streaks that he's on, and then his UFC record. In the middle is the Gematria head-to-head. And at the bottom is another fighter, his name Gematria, his birthday to and from, fight record, streak, and UFC record. So let's start with the co-main, Tom versus Sergi. This one's interesting because it's a same exact example as last weekend. If you watched my last weekend pick preview video for UFC Fight Night, I talk about the number 133 and how it's really hard to pick that number just because I've seen it not hit so many times. For example, Las Vegas, Nevada sums to 133. Last weekend, there's a fighter that could have become 13-3 for a fight record, but did not. And I always say, more often than not, when I see something like that, at least with the number 133, it tends to not work out, surprisingly enough. And it didn't last weekend. So in this weekend, we have another example of it. Las Vegas, Nevada, 133. Heavyweight fight, 133. Sergi can become 13-3 for a fight record with a loss in his career. What makes it even worse is that it's 223 days since his 26th birthday. 223 is the 48th prime number. 48 sums to 133. Also, the number 26 sums to 48. So, Las Vegas, Nevada, 133, heavyweight 133, 223 days since his 26th birthday, 223 the 48th prime number, 26 sums to 48, 48 sums to 133, he could become 13-3 for a fight record. What puts this in a loop is UFC Fight Night Brunson versus Till. Sums to 142. This is the co-main event for the UFC Fight Night. And he can also become 14-2 for a record with a win. And it's 142 days till his 27th birthday. What's interesting about that is that Tom Aspinall sums to 42. 42 sums to 142. And Tom Aspinall can become 10-3 for a fight record with a loss. 10-3. 103, the 27th prime number. So 142 days till his 27th birthday, he could become 14-2 against Tom Aspinall, which sums to 42, as Tom becomes 10-3, the 103rd number, which is the 27th prime number. UFC Fight Night Brunson versus Till, 142. So you have this very obvious 142 pattern, and then you have this very obvious 133 pattern, and it goes either way. And it's a tough choice. But there's one other thing here that could play in favor for Tom Aspinall, is that if he wins, he becomes 11-2. 11-2, like 112. 112 sums to 195, and it also sums to 237. Aspinall versus Spivak, 195, 237. Can become 11-2 as This pivot goes 13-3, heavyweight 13-3, Las Vegas, Nevada 13-3. So a couple different ways you can slice it. Not the most easiest of fights to look at via number wise, but and then one last thing, Tom Aspinall, he could get his 7th win in a row, as Sergi gets his ends his 3-fight win streak, like 7-3. UFC Fight Night Brunson versus Till sums to 367. 367 is the 73rd prime number, 7-3. So, make a great case for Tom. You can make a case for Sergio. You'll just have to guess which one you think makes the most sense. For the main event, Derek Brunson versus Darren Till. I didn't see a whole lot of numbers for this fight. Kind of mixed on this one. But the things that I did mark is that Derek Brunson, with the upset, can get his 23rd win for his career. This being Darren Till's 23rd fight for his career. And it's on the 27th day of the 6th month for the Hebrew religious. 27-6 is the 23rd triangular number. Today does have 18 date numerology on the Gregorian. Darren Till does come into this fight sitting on 18 wins, where he could stay with the loss. But that's about all that I have. Really, I'm just not sure. The one thing that I have in favor for Darren Till, which is kind of interesting to me, is it's the 11th day of his current 33-year-old age. The 11th day of his current 33-year-old age. This is going to be his 11th UFC fight, and with the win, he could become 7-3-1 for a UFC record. Well, 7-3-1 is just a reflection of 137. 137 is the 33rd prime number, so on the 11th day of his current 33-year-old age, in his 11th UFC fight, he could become 7-3-1 with a win, which is just a reflection of 137, the 33rd prime number. So that would be a favor for Darren Till. And that's about all I marked. Darren's on a 1-fight lose. Derek's on a 4-fight win. 5-2-2-5 or 4-1-1-4. 197 is the 45th prime number. Not sure if that does anything. 19. I always say if there's ever a time or a place for a fighter to get his 19th win for his career, it'd be Las Vegas. Just because 19 sums to 86, 41, 130. Vegas, 86, 130. And his 4-fight win streak, 1-fight lose streak, 41. As he gets his 19th win, 19 sums to 86, 41, 130. 13-6 is the 16th triangular number. 136. 136 is the 16th triangular number. So if Derek Brunson loses, comes 13-6, it might be because Brunson versus Till sums to 53. 53, the 16th prime number. Maybe there's a 16 connection going on there. And there definitely could be, because 16 sums to 33, the 11th day of Darren Till's 33-year-old age. So that's what I have for the main event right now. That's what I have for the co-main event. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you some insights, adds to what you already have. Also, on top of Darren Till's 23rd fight, Darren Brunson get his 23rd win. This is Derek Brunson's 19th UFC fight. Darren Till get his 19th win. So I guess it crosses over either way, depending on what side you like the most. You can make that connection either or. But yeah, hopefully this helps. I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. Wish you guys the best of luck.